Thanks for joining us as we take a look back on the Black Forest fire. I'm Diane Derby.
And I'm Don Ward. It's been 5 years now, but everywhere you look in this part of Black Forest, there's evidence of just what happened when the most destructive wildfire in Colorado history swept through this community. Hundreds of families lost their homes.
And every one of them has a story about June 11th, 2013. 11 News anchor Rebecca Hager has one story.
And this is why he likes being out here.
There's a reason families love living in Black Forest.
It's just beautiful out here. People in Black Forest are kind of their own, you know, and it's special for everyone.
You could see all the trees and all the mountains when you first wake up in the morning.
When Jennifer Corbin Carson and her husband made Black Forest home in 2007, they never thought they'd be rebuilding 6 years later.
You don't think it'll ever happen to you.
Stacia just sadly reported that one structure is on fire in Black Forest. We're not sure if it's a home.
But on June 11th, 2013, everything changed.
We were in town and my friend called me and said, there's a fire in Black Forest, and my heart just sank. So we planned as we were coming home.
Their son, Patrick, was 11 months old at the time. As the flames spread, Jennifer, her husband, and then teenage daughter packed up 2 vehicles. They had an hour and a half.
The houses on the other side of the circle were burning. The sheriff had come up and said, you need to leave now. I remember leaving, you know, going down the driveway and looking in the rearview mirror saying, you know, I wonder if I'll ever see this house again.
After about 2 weeks, they were allowed to return to their home, or at least what was left of it.
It was almost like you're going into a war zone, you know, because the Humvee was parked at Shoup and Black Forest Road. And, you know, there's still smoke. When we come up the driveway, it was very emotional. You know, the ashes, seeing your home in ashes, and, sorry. You know, you have to rebuild from scratch. You know, that's a home that you have with your family. So this is the china that I was telling you about.
Other than what they could pack in their cars, these buckets and tubs in the basement are all that's left of a home full of memories.
Was your mom's?
This was my mom's china, yep.
Patrick, now 5, still finds charred and broken pieces in the yard.
I was digging, then I just found it underground when it was not burnt into ashes.
The Carsons rebuilt in about a year.
You can see we still have piles of the burned logs.
Jennifer says the decision just felt like the next step, but with the fire in their past, they've decided to be closer to family. Her husband just started a new job in Georgia. Jennifer and Patrick will be joining him soon.
You have the community helping you, you know, after the fire, but there's something to be said about being around family and having that support.
But Colorado Springs will always feel like home, and the impact of the Black Forest fire will travel with them.
I appreciate things more. You know, I try to look up at the mountains every day and say, thank you, you know, for letting me live here because I just enjoy this area so much.
That family chose to rebuild, but many did not, like the family that lives here. They told us one object they found in the ashes helped them move forward.
I first met that family after the fire when they